everyone. Today is Monday. I'm on my way to work, but I don't even know if I need this jacket. You know what? This is gonna get hot when I get in the car, so I'll put my jacket on when I get out the car. Y'all, I can never be on time for work. You know, my daddy told me one time, "You gonna be late to your own funeral." How would you say something like that? So happy Vlogmas. I don't even know what episode this is. Like I said, I don't even know what episode this is right now of Vlogmas. I'm just filming. But I hope everybody is having a wonderful day so far. Hope your day is off to an amazing start. And oh God, I got so much stuff, y'all. I got my Secret Santa stuff. I got my coat, my purse, and is there a bang in here? Okay. No bang. I'm gonna take something out to cook tonight. What will I cook tonight? Big crab, what is that? Steak. Turkey wings. What is this? This turkey wings. Y'all, I'm sorry if y'all can't see nothing right now. I'm just really trying to take something out to cook tonight. So by the time I get home tonight, okay, just some pork chops. By the time I get home tonight, the meat will be thawed out, so I can just go ahead and start cooking my dinner. I don't want no neck bones. Oh, Lord, I need to go grocery shopping. Take the ribs out too. Just realized when y'all, I'll see y'all when I get in the car. Hey.
There you go.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Have a great day, ma'am.
What's up, guys? How is everybody doing? So, y'all, I am on my lunch break, and I am just got my food from Chick-fil-A. Go ahead, ma'am. And I took a really late lunch today because I was actually late getting to work this morning. Go ahead, sir. So then I was off Friday, and so I'm trying to make up for Friday for missing, and then I'm off tomorrow for the next 2 days. So all I have right here, you guys, is a 6-count nugget from Chick-fil-A and some macaroni and cheese, if you can see. And I got me an Arnold Palmer. And I normally get nuggets from Chick-fil-A, and besides me getting fries, I will get macaroni and cheese instead of fries. And I love mixing it together, like eating the macaroni and cheese with the chicken nuggets together. It's so good. But before I begin, y'all, I'm going to eat and drive and talk to y'all at the same time. But before I begin eating, let me go ahead and say my grace. Gracious Father, I thank you so much for this food that I'm about to receive. For the nourishment of my body, I pray, amen. Amen. Y'all, I'm so hungry. It's like I hate missing time from work, because when I miss time from work, my work just piles up, and I only really have backup whenever it's like something that needs to get done like immediately. Anything that's like a month out, it sits there. But don't y'all hate? Let me get y'all comment. Let me get y'all feedback on this. When you have a group effort in doing something, and it's always that one person that will spoil it for everybody, or if they don't spoil it, they make it very difficult to want to do other stuff, because they always got the issue, always complaining about something, don't never be in agreement with anything for the good of the group. You know, granted, when you dealing with people at your job and you all come up with a collective idea, it's not mandatory that you do it. It's not like it's not like it's a part of your job description. This is just something that's a group of us co-workers do outside of what your job responsibility is. So therefore, you're not required to partake in any festivities that your co-workers may want to do. So when you're given the opportunity to say, hey, do you want to participate in the potluck, or do you want to participate in the Secret Santa, or do you want to participate in the walk that we got going on, or whatever the case may be, like, you know, things that co-workers normally get together that's not necessarily involving the job per se, but it's because your co-workers are wanting to do something, you know, just to collaborate with one another, and like, you know, just keep the holiday spirit and the holiday cheer and keep the morale going and within the group of people that you work with, you know. So when you're asked, do you want to participate, that is your time to say either yes, I want to do it, no, I can't do it. If we do it, what are the specifications of it, to see if I can afford it, you know, what are the dates, to see if I'll be here, you know. At that time, that's the time for you to ask all those questions, so when it's time to do it, there won't be any delays, dilemmas, hang-ups, anything like that. At least beyond your control. Don't you hate it when you plan something for so long, at least 3 or 4 weeks, at least a month in advance, that you're going to do something, and when it's time to do it, you've got that one person who just does not want to comply. They've got to complain, they ain't got no money. I mean, and I understand things happen. I understand we have children, we also have financial responsibilities, we have a life outside of work. But I mean, come on now. You have plenty enough time to plan for this. I mean, it's not like we doing something we're not doing anything astronomical. It's not an astronomical amount that you have to put towards anything, you know. And if you had a reservation about it prior to, then that should have been acknowledged, and that should have been said to the good of the group prior to. Not time when it's time to do stuff and time to bring your part, and it's like all of a sudden, oh, I forgot, or I wasn't able to do this. Like, how fair is that to everybody else who took their time out to do what the group decided to do. How fair is that for everybody else to bring their stuff on time or make a way for theirs? Even if something did come up and you can't get it there, you know, maybe you should, you know, what about making sacrifices to make sure it gets there, even though, you know, things happen. And that's just like you volunteering for something and something happens. Even though you may not physically be able to be there, you still might want to get your items there. And you know, I'm a firm believer of that. Even though I might not physically be able to be there at an event or an engagement, I'll still try to make it my business to whatever I obligated myself to do. If I'm at a potluck and I say I'm going to bring a pan of meatballs, even if I can't make the meeting or make the party, I would definitely make it my business to make those meatballs and get those meatballs there, because whoever's planning for it, they're expecting those meatballs. I'm just saying that as an example. And pride, you know, and I just hate it that when you're dealing with a group of people, it's always that one that just kind of spoils it for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I hate it. And sometimes that make others not want to do group efforts, not want to do group activities, not want to deal with other people because they don't want to deal with the bull crap that go along with it, which I understand. So I tell you, boy, y'all comment down below. Look at that cheese pull. But have y'all ever experienced that before, where either it be co-workers, family members, friends, when you had a group effort, whatever it was, a wedding, or planning a trip with a group of people, or planning a vacation, you know, anything dealing with a group of people. And don't you just hate it when you just got that one person, one or two people that always got to be just non-cooperative? I hate it. I hate it. But who am I? I'm just a nobody. I'm just a nobody voicing my opinion about group efforts. So, y'all, this macaroni is so good. I am not supposed to be eating and driving, but this is one hell of a conversation. I mean, this is one hell of a combination. Recording, talking to y'all, eating, and driving, all at the same time. Who you know can do that? Who does that? Like De'Aaron and Ken say, I'll wait. I'll wait. Who you know can do that? Y'all, Chick-fil-A macaroni and cheese is so good. And I like the macaroni and cheese because it doesn't have it doesn't leave like an aftertaste. Like, granted, it's not like my macaroni and cheese or my grandma macaroni and cheese, but it's a really good macaroni and cheese. It's a good commercialized macaroni and cheese. And a lot of times when you find commercialized macaroni and cheeses, they have like a funny aftertaste to it, and it just be so nasty. But Chick-fil-A macaroni and cheese does not have that funny aftertaste. And I can eat their macaroni and cheese like every single day. With some chicken, a piece of ham or something. Honey, yes, honey. Yes, God. Yes, ma'am. Chick-fil-A uses really good ingredients with their macaroni and cheese. And I love it. I love it. And they always, every time I get a container of it, it's always got that burnt cheese. Y'all see that? That burnt cheese right there? That be that good. It's always a piece of that in every scoop of banana pudding, of macaroni and cheese I get from Chick-fil-A. So y'all, I ate all that macaroni that quick. I was hungry. I ate all that macaroni. It's good. Yeah, that was good. Woo. So, I'm about to go back into work. My lunch is over.